how AI can predict. So let's start. I want to do it with machine learning. Totally, we have three types of learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement. And today we are gonna do this project with supervised learning. Supervised learning. What is it? In supervised learning, we have one input and one output. And what we're going to do is to find a relation between these two. So now we want to make an AI that can predict how much a car can make CO2. For this project, we have one dataset to train our model. We have three inputs called engine size, cylinder, and fuel economy. And as you can see, we have 500 of real data of real cars. Let's start coding. We need some different libraries, such as NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, and Sklearn. And the most important one is a Sklearn that we needed for doing linear regression or multiple linear regression. Let me show you how it works. So let's have some search. Linear regression analysis is used to predict the value of a variable based on the value of another variable. The variable you want to predict is called the dependence variable, and the variable you're using to predict the other variable's value is called the independent variable. Let me show you some pictures. As you can see here, we have a chart that we have 1 y and 1 x, and it means that our y is our input and our x is our output, or vice versa. And as you can see here, we have some data on the chart that it is our learning data, that it looks like a linear. And here is a simple linear regression. As you can see here, we have some data, and with some math formulas we can calculate the line on it. And with this line we can calculate and predict the new data. But wait, this was simple linear regression, but we are using the multiple linear regression. And the difference is that the simple one only has one input, but the multiple one has more than one. That it will increase our accuracy. Here's a heat map made by Seaborn, and as you can see here, we can understand which data is so related on our outputs, but this is so important for data scientist people. And now what we are going to do is to find our x and y. And now for finding our x first, I can say go and get all the data except of our outputs. And then for finding our y, I can say only keep the output for that. And now we have our x here with more details. And now I want to split my data to only 20% and only train my model with 80% of my data instead of all of it. Maybe you're going to ask why. Because then I can get a test from that 20% and then I can measure the accuracy. As you can see here, with this code I can train my model with my x and y. And with this line of code, I can predict the new data and test my model. Are you ready for the results? And here is the AI predicted that how much a car can make CO2. And now we are going to measure the accuracy of this model. So now let's write a script that can find the close predicts in distance of 14 numbers. And now we can understand that how much is the accuracy of our AI. So the result of the code was 85 close predicts of 100. That it means it is 85% of accuracy. And it is so good for this basic model with machine learning, because usually we do these cool and big projects with deep learning that I'm gonna have so much of videos from it in future. Thanks for watching guys, and please subscribe and like this video if you like it. Thanks for watching.